Andrew and Tristan Tate were arrested again in Miami. And this time it looks like it may not be so easy for them to duck these charges. All types of charges are coming to fruition, from to child pornography to trafficking. It's just all over the place. Let's get into it. Authorities in Romania said they already had charges against these two, and now they have 4 more accusers that are coming forth, and included in the charges are trafficking, assault, and child and extreme pornography. How you explain that? It's 59 charges on the docket, bro. That's where we are with it. 59 of them. And all of that is just happenstance. All of that is just, it's a misunderstanding. You gonna niggas explain away 59 charges? Bruh, I'm trying to understand how they stayed out of jail this long. But then I remember it was a Trump connection, but that's something else. We'll get into that a little bit later. You understand? But there's no way that the FBI and Cash Patel were able to go and arrest this man without Trump signing off on it. So what's going on? Talk to me, man. What are we doing?
Tonight, British authorities are seeking the extradition of Andrew and Tristan Tate. The prominent influencers in the so-called manosphere were arrested by federal marshals in Miami. CBS's Christian Benavidez is there with details on the new charges. Christian.
Good evening, Jerika. The Tate brothers were taken into custody as they were heading to a boxing event that one of them was set to co-host here in Miami. They've indicated that they're likely going to fight those extradition charges back to the United Kingdom.
U.S. Marshals arrested notorious social media influencers Andrew and Tristan Tate in Miami on Saturday, stemming from recent developments in the UK. Authorities there, who already had a case against the duo, say 4 more alleged victims of the brothers came forward with accusations of rape, sex trafficking, assault, child and extreme pornography,
bringing the total number of charges faced to 59. The charges relate to 7 victims spanning a period from 2010 to 2017.
Ooh, that's gonna leave a mark. These are very serious charges. These are very damning charges. And it just came out of the blue. You look up one day, it's like, damn, you got snaked by your mans in there. I mean, he was supposedly being protected by Trump, right? Allegedly. I mean, damn, you kind of got snaked by your mans in them. That's what it looked like from the street. Allegedly. I don't know why whenever these weirdos decide to engage in their debauchery, they bring their ass here to Florida. We don't want your ass. I thought he had the complexion for the protection. From my remembrance, this is one of Trump's flunkies. Now you just got snatched up by the 50? Hold up. What are we doing here? Goddamn. Let's continue.
The men are part of the so-called manosphere, boasting millions of followers and selling online courses on masculinity. In 2022, the Tate brothers were arrested in Romania on rape, human trafficking, and sexual exploitation charges. The case did not go to trial but remains open. Last year, the brothers left Romania for Florida, and state officials announced a probe into their activity. The Tate brothers deny all allegations. Their attorney tells CBS News the world knows Andrew and Tristan Tate are innocent.
We've yet to be convicted of any crime in our lives ever.
The Tate brothers are set to face a judge as early as tomorrow. Legal experts have said that this will likely be a lengthy legal battle over extradition. Jerika.
Christian Benavidez in Miami.
Now, similarly to my Marcellus Wiley video that you should also go check out, I have to make sure I go out of my way to explain that this is not a conviction. This is simply an arrest. These are charges. But damn, are these some damning ass charges. My God. 59 charges? Move over, Big Meech. Here comes Andrew Tate, because I'm not sure if Big Meech ever saw 59 charges. And isn't this one of those white supremacist buffoons that come out here talking about how all these black people are supposedly criminals?
Is that if you're an individual, cop or otherwise, you're a normal person, and you have more trouble with any type of people, let's not make it black and white because that's going to upset people. Tall and short. Tall people have robbed you. Tall people are aggressive to you. Tall people don't comply when you try and arrest them. Tall people are trouble. And you pull over a car and you see a tall. You're going to be more wary of that individual than if he was short. Does that make you a racist? Well, I don't know. I'm not even going to answer. This is the point I'm trying to make.
Oh, my bad. It was tall people that he had a problem with. Tall people are the real problem. And then he has another one where he talks about purple people. He's always making these nonsensical comparisons to people that aren't who he's really talking about when they are exactly who he's really talking about. He does these type of dog whistles all the time so that he can denigrate black folks on the low. That's just what he does. That's part of his shtick. I have never been able to stand this leprechaun talking buffoon, but now it looks like he's on the other side of the game, because even though he got a little white in him, he ain't white. And I think that Andrew Tate might have just gotten his Negro wake-up call.
Oh my God!
I don't know. It's too early to tell, but I'm just saying, it's just looking a little crazy. Now, it's very interesting that we're in this space, but in order to correctly understand this space, we have to understand how we got in this space. And it's just very interesting. You know, you have
59 charges
in another country. Assault, trafficking, everything. You've been charged with everything. And somehow or other, the ban is lifted for you to leave the country. You come to the United States, and the president of the United States, who's your good buddy, acts like he doesn't even know that you're on the way.
The case making global headlines. Two brothers, Andrew and Tristan Tate, charged with human trafficking overseas. They've now arrived in Florida. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis saying they are not welcome in his state. The brothers, who are vocal Trump supporters, were asked if the president helped get their travel ban lifted, and what the president said today about their return. Victor Akendo in Florida tonight.
Notorious influencers Andrew and Tristan Tate today touched down in a private plane in Fort Lauderdale, raising questions about how the brothers charged with human trafficking were free to fly to the U.S. from Romania after a ban on their travel was suddenly lifted. The brothers have denied the allegations against them, today casting themselves as victims.
We live in a democratic society where it's innocent until proven guilty, and I think my brother and I are largely misunderstood. There's a lot of opinions about us, a lot of things that go around about us on the internet. We've yet to be convicted of any crime in our lives ever.
Andrew Tate, a self-described misogynist with millions of followers, is accused, with his brother, of forming a criminal group, allegedly luring women to Romania and sexually exploiting them.
And before you get here, the governor of said state that you're on your way to, Florida, shout out Ronnie D. You understand what I'm saying? Ronnie D say you're not welcome here. However, you're still allowed to stay with no incident. How that work? Because people forget things. Y'all remember this?
Andrew was also charged with rape.
I will state right now that I am absolutely sexist and I'm absolutely a misogynist.
Police raided the home of the far-right influencers and arrested them in 2022. Andrew, a vocal supporter of President Trump, just weeks ago posting on X, "The Tates will be free. Trump is the president. The good old days are back." Today, the brothers ignored questions about whether the president paved the way for their travel.
Did Donald Trump help get the travel ban lifted?
The Tates are also facing criminal charges in the UK. And during that visit with the British Prime Minister today, the president said he knew nothing about it.
You're saying he's on a plane right now?
He's back. They already did.
Yeah, I just know nothing about it. We'll check it out. We'll let you know.
And Governor Ron DeSantis saying the Tates are not welcome here in Florida. For months, some Trump allies have been calling for an end to the prosecution of the brothers.
That's what it's been. It's like there's been this quiet quarrel between Donnie T and Ronnie D about the Tate boys in Florida. I remember it like it was yesterday. Ronnie D said your ass was not welcome in Florida. And somehow or other, you were still allowed to stay here. And it's like you got
59 charges
for raping and pillaging. And you get brought into a country where you get to lay down your head and run from the authorities and the judgment in your own damn country, allegedly. How that happened? God damn, boy, look at here. And the chickens came home to roost because you don't get into the country as a fugitive without the highest levels of government knowing about it. Other than that, we have a real problem in this country. And you also don't get arrested by Kash Patel and the FBI without Trump signing off on it. What in the entire is going on right now? Leave it in the comments, goddammit, because I'm trying to figure it out. Make sure y'all liking and subscribing to the page, because there's a lot going on, and I'm gonna be coming back with all kind of thunder. But goddamn, how you get to leave the country when you got
59 charges?
How that happened to begin with? So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Are these boys innocent, or is there something to these charges? I'd like to know what Trump has to say about this, what his involvement is going to be. Will he intervene in keeping his homeboy over here? I'm just saying. That's what I think. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that you know when we add a new video, when we go live. Major Gauge Podcast, we lit. All right? Major Gauge Podcast. Like, comment, and subscribe. Allegedly.